Thank you for coming by. This is an American project. Please be sure to like the video to help me move it out. And if you like the videos I do, then please subscribe. I appreciate it. Marjorie Taylor Greene files a motion to remove Speaker Mike Johnson. Well, this has been floating around the net quite a bit. Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene on Friday introduced a motion to vacate against House Speaker Mike Johnson, threatening a future vote to oust him. It's making a lot of noise, so that's why we're looking at it. Greene isn't yet forcing the vote to remove Johnson as Speaker, but the move lays the groundwork for another historic showdown on the House floor. Johnson's predecessor, Rep. Kevin McCarthy, became the first House Speaker to be ousted after hardline Republicans triggered a motion to vacate against him last year. I think that's an unfair statement. They're not really hardline. They just want the Republican Party to do what they're supposed to do. Greene said she would bring the vote to remove Johnson if he attempts to pass Ukraine aid, which she and other hardline Republicans fervently oppose. And of course, that's an argument. She said, "I filed a motion to vacate today, but it's more of a warning than a pink slip," Greene told reporters on the Capitol steps. "I do not wish to inflict pain on our conference and throw the House into chaos, but this is basically a warning," she continued, noting she has not imposed a time limit on the vote. "It's time for us to go through the process, take our time, and find a new Speaker of the House that will stand with Republicans and our Republican majority instead of standing with the Democrats." The other side of the story, Speaker Johnson always listens to the concerns of members but is focused on governing. A spokesperson for Johnson told the Axios News that wrote this article, Raj Shah. "He will continue to push conservative legislation that secures our borders, strengthens our national defense, and demonstrates how we'll grow our majority." A House official told Axios that because Greene didn't file a privilege motion, the measure cannot be considered until after the House's 2-week recess. Now, there's already laws in place for that border to work pretty good. They're just not enforcing them. So we got to wait and see what's going to happen. Greene's fellow hardliners told Axios she did not loop them in on her plans, though some expressed sympathy toward her underlying sentiments. Once again, they're not hardliners, they're just Republicans. Representative Tim Burkett, who voted to remove McCarthy, told reporters his vote on removing Johnson is currently no, but said Greene is upset and concerned and has every right to be. "Hopefully it sparks at the very minimum some conversations," said Representative Eric Burleson. "We need to go back into the room and set some parameters on what our expectations are for the rest of the year. I'm sure we'll have some meetings." Some members of the right-wing Freedom Caucus, a group Greene was kicked out of last year, are skeptical despite their criticism of Johnson. One member of the group said on a condition of anonymity, "I have no comment on anything she does or says. I suspect she's doing it so y'all will talk about it. So she gets attention, which obviously is working." I don't think she's after attention. She's just wanting to clean up the party, get them to do what they're supposed to do and that kind of thing. The Democrats unanimously voted to remove McCarthy as Speaker in October. Several indicated Friday that they would back Johnson in order to maintain stability in the House. Now that's an interesting take, isn't it? Okay, there's that story. Let's take a look at Fani Willis to see what's going on. Now, Marjorie Greene is going after Fani Willis and wants to get her disbarred. Let's see what that's about. Okay, Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene has initiated a disbarment attempt against Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis after Fani was allowed to remain on a Trump election interference case in Georgia, as per the ruling of Judge Scott McAfee. Republican Congresswoman tweeted on Thursday, "I'm filing a complaint to disbar Fulton County DA Fani Willis for her corrupt actions." Representative Greene contended that Willis should have been removed from her political persecution of President Trump after it was revealed she went on lavish vacations with her lover, Nathan Wade. Quote, Today, I'm filing a complaint to disbar Fulton County DA Fani Willis for her corrupt actions. Fani should have been removed from her political persecution of President Trump after it was revealed she went on lavish vacations with her lover, Nathan Wade. The lover she had paid hundreds of thousands of dollars to. Given that written complaints regarding lawyers practicing in a state with the bar are accepted from any individual pursuant to this provision, the Congresswoman representing Georgia's 14th Congressional District decided to likewise submit her complaint in accordance with the applicable rules and regulations. However, it is to be noted that the initial stages of any investigation are completely confidential. Rep. Greene moved to disbar District Attorney Fani Willis. It came on the heels of the Fulton County Superior Court Judge Scott McAfee's decision to allow Willis to continue with the Trump election case in Georgia, provided that the special prosecutor, Nathan Wade, removed himself from the case. Soon after the court's decision, Wade did in fact resign from his position as the lead prosecutor on the case. The weeks preceding the ruling were marked by dramatic testimony featuring both Willis and Wade as lawyers attempted to disqualify Willis on account of her relationship with Wade. I thought for sure that she was going to be disqualified. Didn't happen. Had Willis been removed from the case, it could have had significant consequences for the case against the former president. The lawyers for Trump's co-defendant had first made the allegation in January that Willis and Wade were involved in a romantic relationship, which resulted in the district attorney wrongly benefiting from Wade being paid more than $600,000 as a special prosecutor. McAfee in his ruling stated that there was a tremendous lapse of judgment on Willis's behalf, but there was not enough evidence to show that her relationship with Wade amounted to an actual conflict of interest. However, Marjorie Taylor Greene, who has long been a steadfast ally of the 77-year-old MAGA strongman, reacted to the judge's decision by stating that he should have also stepped down from presiding over the case. That's quite a way to put it, isn't it? The former president, strongman. Representative Greene accused DA Fani Willis of lying under oath and made unfounded allegations that she colluded with the White House. Well, these allegations aren't unfounded, and there were people that were testifying that she was lying. So, I mean, that's where this stuff comes from. It wasn't just pulled out of the air. However, Justice Wednesday, Judge McAfee made it possible for Trump and the other co-defendants to appeal the decision, enabling Willis to continue working on the highly contentious case against the former POTUS. Yeah, I think they should have took her off the case and put someone else on there to avoid this kind of stuff here. It is, it's a mess. It just is. The optics aren't good. There's a lot of people that are up in arms about it, abnormally so. All right, and there you have it. Thanks for coming by. Please be sure to like and subscribe. I really appreciate it, and have a great day. God bless.